Hello guys and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about AirSwap, which is a very impressive project, and we are quickly going to jump into the white paper or the doc section of the project. But before that we'll go through very basic information about the project, and the project is really amazing. If you have seen my other videos, then what you will find is that I never shield a cryptocurrency project, but this project in reality is worth shilling. Of course, nothing on this channel is investment advice, so just keep that in mind. The opinions are just my personal opinions and should be used only for the educational purposes. But again, this project is really powerful because the value in any cryptocurrency project comes from decentralization and the community, and this project has a really powerful approach towards the community and making the project decentralized. So really this project, if you have seen my other videos, I have never shielded a cryptocurrency project, but this project actually is worth shilling. But of course I do not hold any of these tokens, the project has literally impressed me. So this is the chart, and these are some basic information about the project, like market cap is around 50 million and fully diluted valuation is around 115 million dollars. And these are some other details regarding the project, and it's like social media and all that. You can go through that. Basically airswap is a trustless or decentralized, you can say, token trading network. And we are quickly now going to jump into the documents, and I know that you are waiting for that. So let's see what this project is all about, why I am impressed by the project, and how the inner mechanism of the project works. So AirSwap is an open developer community focused on decentralized trading systems. So basically, it's a decentralized exchange managed in a decentralized way, which is a key area to focus. Many decentralized cryptocurrency projects are managed in a centralized way, and that's why they die. But if the decentralized cryptocurrency project is also handled in a decentralized way, then it can create magic, and that's what these guys are trying to do. And I can say from what I have studied about this project, as I wanted to make a video, so I had to go through the project, and I can say that at least they have achieved certain level of decentralization. If because decentralization is an infinite quest, but these guys have at least achieved some type of decentralization, so which is very impressive, at least for me. Because I have seen other cryptocurrency projects and I know their status. They are not at all decentralized, and in fact they are miserable when it comes to engagement of the community members. So yeah, again, I generally do not shield the project, but yeah, this project has created a very positive impact on me. And before we move into the white paper, so this is the chat section, so you can if you click here, then you will be able to go to their Discord channel directly. Now, AirSwap technology powers peer-to-peer network using the de facto standard RFQ and last look protocols, making, you will see what this is later on during the video. Protocols making it the top choice for traditional market makers entering the decentralized financial system. Our vision is a future where all forms of value are represented as digital assets and flow freely and reliably among people and communities around the world. Our mission is to become the standard peer to peer trading system, a fundamental primitive of the decentralized economy. AirSwap curates a peer to peer network for trading digital assets, a novel design that protects traders from counterparty risk, price slippage, and front running. Any market participant can discover other and trade directly peer to peer using a combination of web protocols and smart contracts. AirSwap technology is open source and all code can be found on a GitHub. So again, this is basically a DEX, and it is also open source, which is a very impressive thing. So many developers will be able to contribute freely, which can turn out to be a good thing in the longer term. Benefits, as its core, uh, at its core, AirSwap enables two parties to perform an atomic swap transaction through which both sides succeed or the entire transaction reverts. These transactions are trustless in a way that neither party needs to trust one another to complete the swap. Basically, a DEX kind of stuff. AirSwap is non-custodial, and without deposits or escrow. Every transaction is peer to peer with no counterparty risk, no intermediating participants, and no infrastructure beyond Ethereum. Competitive and efficient. Trading firms provide liquidity via AirSwap at competitive prices because they hedge on centralized exchanges. Since it's peer to peer, the price you see is the price you get without slippage, front running, or price manipulation. Again, what they're trying to say is how the DEX is working. Uh, Zero limitations. Each swap is between two parties, two tokens, and a smart contract. This means any standardized digital asset can be swapped at a custom price and at any size. No matter the swap, settlement is cheap and efficient. Protocols. At the protocol level, each swap is between two parties, a signer and a sender. The signer is the party that creates and cryptographically signs an order, and sender is the party that sends the order to the Ethereum blockchain for settlement. Request for code. So the RFQ word which you saw earlier, now we'll see what RFQ is, and we'll also see last look. RFQ is an automated request response protocol for market makers running web servers from which clients request orders via WebSocket or this RPC. Maker servers respond to client requests with sign orders, which are assessed by the client, who then has the option to complete the swap on chain. For example, MetaMask swaps implements AirSwap RFQ to enable users to swap tokens directly from within their MetaMask wallet by requesting orders directly from the market makers. So which is very impressive thing, because of course MetaMask is a huge wallet, and if they have integrated AirSwap, then it is a great deal. And this is how the RFQ works. So if you want to go into the details of how it works, then you can ask the team also how it works. But generally this is not related to the token holders. I mean, if you are a very senior most community member, then you might want to understand all these things. But as a new community member or as a token holder, it's okay if you do not understand this. It's not that of a big deal because it is a bit technical. Last Look is an automated streaming protocol via JSON RPC over WebSocket. Sorry guys, I am not at all a developer, or I have no knowledge of coding, and I cannot even write single line of code. So I'm really sorry if I do not understand all these words. But yeah, I do understand crypto. I understand investing and all that stuff very clearly. But I do not understand. I mean, I hate coding technically, if you ask me. With Last Look, market makers continuously stream asset prices to clients in real time. Clients can then sign and transmit orders based on the prices they receive to the maker, who then has the last look and the option to complete the swap on chain. Last Look also has the, so basically the market maker also gets to approve, or you can say the can have a last look before confirming a transaction. So the guy who is providing the liquidity can see the transaction before completing it. Last look also has the added benefit of being effectively gasless for the client. For example, when a quote on swap.is.limo displays the gasless label, your browser is connected directly to the market maker using the last look streaming protocol. OTC is manual trading between known counterparties, so they also provide OTC service in AirSwap, which is a good thing. Several applications are available to end users: AirSwap DEX, AirSwap DAO. So DAO is for the community members, and AirSwap CLI command line interface to interact with the AirSwap network. Now analytics. I clicked here, but it didn't work, so I'm not going to click again and waste our time. AirSwap is a community asset held by its token holders, operating as an open project with transparent decision making and product development process. Again, they are highly focused on the community, and the most part is many cryptocurrency projects do talk about the community, but these guys have achieved a certain level of success when it comes to community engagement, community involvement, and that's what creates value in any cryptocurrency projects. Big investors are only looking for cryptocurrency projects that can drive on its own, that can survive on its own, that can grow on its own. Basically, big investors are looking for self-sustaining cryptocurrency projects just like Bitcoin, and these guys are creating a community which can turn out to be a good self-sustaining community. At least that that's what they have achieved so far. I am not saying, I cannot guarantee how the community is going to perform in the longer term, but as of now they have achieved that kind of success. So it's a great thing, and that's why I am very much positive about this project. But again, let me be clear that nothing is investment advice, so just keep that in mind. Community members stake AirSwap tokens to participate in governance and other community benefits. Ideating, drafting, voting on, and accepting proposals is an open process. Values, now this is very well written. Basically, of course, every project writes their values in their white paper, but this is written so lovely, in such a beautiful way that you can understand everything, and you can learn from it as well, because you should know how should a cryptocurrency project approach their token and their token holders and the entire project. So that's why it's very interesting thing to learn. Now, quality. We craft software systems that are thoughtful, elegant, and secure. We envision and create the best form of each protocol and product that we deliver. Transparency. Decisions are made in the open, and contributions are open source. New information is continuously and actively shared throughout. All contribution opportunities are accessible and inclusive. Every community member is treated fairly and consistently, which is the key area for any cryptocurrency project's success. We strive to run organizational processes and execute relevant tasks entirely automatically using trustless and transparent tools. Token. AirSwap launched with this AST on this date. So yeah, this is a very veteran project. You can say this is an old project. So in fact, old is also not the right word, because this is a 7 year old project. So you can say that a project which is 7 years old in the cryptocurrency market should be said a veteran project. And even after all these years, the project has survived, and they have done very good job in accomplishing many things. So I am very happy to see that certain cryptocurrency projects are doing really well. Mm, So we are not going to go into the details of that. Now let's see the governance part. To generate new ideas and directions for the project and cultivate transparency, we use a process called AirSwap Improvement Proposals (AIP). AIPs give the community a way to vote on finalized proposals on an ongoing basis. For more information, you can click here if you want to. And each AIP is ratified by calling it to a vote and being accepted by the token holder community. So basically, this is a DAO thing, and this is the key area of focus for any cryptocurrency project. And most cryptocurrency projects fail to succeed in creating a good DAO and engaging communities DAO, but these guys have done this amazingly, and that's why this project is very impressive for me. Now, apart from that, this is their history, and you can go through it if you want to. Now here, this is announcement part. I am not going to go into the details of it, because uh, there is no point in doing that. It would just stretch the video unnecessarily. We don't want to do that, and this technological part is extremely technical. I'll just click on a couple of things if you want to know why I'm saying that it is technical, because it requires coding. Now I don't understand coding, and generally, even as a token holder, you don't necessarily need to understand what the coding is and what these terms are. If you're a developer and if you want to be part of the community member, then a community, then you can go through all these things. But generally, even if you don't know anything, you can still be part of the community and help the project grow. So yeah, so all these things are very technical, so I'm not going to go into it. In fact, I hate coding. So now let's see the code of conduct. AirSwap is a DAO focused on decentralized trading system. Anyone can join, contribute, and earn as a member of our development community, which is true. As I said, that you don't need to be a developer to be part of this community. Everything we build is aligned with our mission and generally measured by positive impact on network health and trading volume. We continuously create a respectful environment where people want to come, stay, and participate over a longer term, which is the key thing. Collaborate rather than compete. Now these are very, I was very impressed when I read this before making this video. I'm reading it again, and trust me, this is, you can consider this as a, very powerful one liners at least, for any cryptocurrency project to succeed. These are very powerful things to build a solid community and make the project decentralized. So I'm going to read it slowly, and you can learn a lot from this. These principles can be helpful for anyone to analyze any cryptocurrency project. Okay. Collaborate rather than compete, add energy by working together, building on each other's ideas, and give without expectations, pay it forward, put ideas into actions. Lovely. Beautifully said. Discuss rather than campaign. The best ideas are developed through iteration by openly discussing, integrating, and updating as you learn. Be an ally, not an adversary. Be patient and allow others time to listen and speak. Interact as if you are face to face. Support other ideas as best as you can. Rules: no price talk, respect each other, win together. Principles: design for simplicity. Perfection is achieved when there is nothing left to take away. This is especially true with blockchain based technology and applications. So these are the principles for making the project more and more decentralized day by day. So again, very well written and amazing. All the lines are very true. Our work is done in an adversarial setting. While blockchain requires users to take security into their own hands, they trust AirSwap to be designed and to operate in a secure way. Decide with data, seek opportunity, win together. A community spans platform across cyberspace and countries across globe. We grow by both sharing responsibility and celebrating each other's success. So, which is I know. I think that most cryptocurrency projects understand this, but they fail to execute this. This project has executed these tasks up to certain level, and that's what impresses me. So again, you might feel that I'm shilling a project, but I hardly shill any cryptocurrency project. I generally never do that. And if you still have doubt about my claims, then you can go and watch my other videos. I would never shield any project just the way I am shilling this project. Decentralized finance is abundant with opportunities. Seek and prioritize opportunities that positively impact both AirSwap and the broader ecosystem. Now, earning. Learn how the community members earn by contributing to AirSwap. Protocol fees on AirSwap support development, growth, and upkeep of AirSwap protocols, and apps. Protocol fees are routed to two destinations: a contributor tips pool and a voter reward. So basically, the rewards are given to the contributor and also to the voter. Now, this contributor tips is explained here, that how a contributor can get tip. Each month, a contributor's contributions thread is open on Discord. Communicating your contributions is part of your responsibility. So if you are contributing in some way, let's assume that you run a YouTube channel and you are marketing this project every day to 50,000 people, then you will have to tell the community that how you are contributing here. And this is the process regarding that. So if you want to go through it, you can go through it. Now, these are voter rewards. uh, at the end of each voting period, a number of points is awarded based on the number of, so this you can go through this as well if you want to get serious, not just being a token holder, but as a community member. If you go through it, then you will know how it works. So this is regarding that earning process, how the community members get money. And now quickly let's move to the proposal part. So AirSwap is organized as a decentralized network of contributors using a steering process called AIP. As we talked earlier about the AIP, we are going into the details of that. Some projects are best presented as AirSwap improvement proposals to garner community support. This doesn't necessarily mean that it will be built that's upon to contributors and based on expected project impact. So let's assume that you have an idea about how to grow the AirSwap project, then you can talk about it as a structural concept rather than going into the details, and then community will decide whether your structure which you are proposing to grow this project is going to be a good thing or not. So again, this kind of approach really encourages decentralization and also encourages communities engagement towards the project, because everybody is willing to listen to your unique ideas. And this structure is very very important as well, I believe, for any cryptocurrency project success. So as I said earlier, that this project has is really setting up some quality standards regarding how a cryptocurrency project should run. Again, I'm not saying that this is a you should follow my advice, and this is or this is some kind of an investment advice. I'm just saying that how the ideal thing should be. Of course, this project might not turn out to be as great as I'm saying in the future, and the community might die, but at least what they're doing here is very commendable, and what they have achieved so far is also very appreciable. One will have to at least accept that. Of course, in the future the community might die, because it is very difficult in cryptocurrency market to keep a community intact, keep the community growing, and keep the community engaging. So that's why it can be difficult in the future, but as of now what they have done is way better than most of the cryptocurrency projects, so it is a great thing. Now, good projects proposal: make a business case for what I explained earlier, that's what they are explaining it here now, that make a business case for dedicating resources to a project. This could mean identifying a new customer segment or estimating a positive impact on trading volume. So how you can uh, get more trading volume, or how you can how you can help AirSwap gain new customer segment. So that's what they're saying here. You can give a proposal about that. Specify rough project scope. So as I said, that you have to explain the structure and don't go into the deep concepts or how the things will work. So X taking a rough time of Y to complete without going into into product details. Actual specs can be drafted in parallel or after a vote. So just give the structure or a concept of your ideas, and then there will be voting, and after that if it is approved, then you can go into the details of that how the things will work. Again, amazingly executed task. Now, present a clear benefit to AirSwap. After all, what we work on benefits us and our community. We ultimately build together with and for our fellow contributors. So that's also pretty understandable and fair thing. Now, some projects are proposed as AIPs. Proposals that request AST from the Treasury must be proposed as an AIP for community vote, and if passed, will execute on the project multi-signature wallet. Again, this shows how the quality decentralized project should work. You see that there is a multi-signature wallet, may be controlled by many community members, which gives the project more authenticity and more decentralized approach, and more control over the funds from the community members. And many cryptocurrency projects, the funds of those projects are not even controlled by the community members. And if the funds are not controlled by the community members, then how can we expect that those projects will survive or succeed in the longer term? That's a big question, because in the longer term, the if the handful of 2 3 people, 4 people are controlling all the funds, then it is a centralized thing, and they can always run away when the tides do not follow in that likely direction. So that's where controlling the funds through community members is the key area for any cryptocurrency projects sustainability, at least. Proposals that specify and update parameters or other configurations that impact the functioning of the DAO or compensation structures. Proposals that would benefit from community support as a way to signal importance and impact to potential contributors or the community at large. Again, what they're trying to say is that proposals should be, very community centric. And if those proposals can be put on the cards, and if they can be executed, then it is the best for AirSwap token. Each proposal is authored by one or more authors. The AIP is ratified as a community proposal. So again, this is the end of the white paper. So now I'm not going to read this last paragraph, but overall, I hope that you understood what the project is all about and how the project is working. So it's a great thing actually, that there are some really quality cryptocurrency project working here. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and if you really liked this video, then you can give a like to this video, and you can also subscribe to the channel. And one more thing, that if you want to connect with me, then you can join my Telegram group. I'll put the link in the description. So if you have any questions regarding any cryptocurrency project, then you can also ask me there. I'll be happy to help you. And now there is nothing left in the white paper except all these area sections, so I'm not going to go into any further details. But yeah, one more thing, last thing that I would like to say is that the project is literally going in the direction of decentralization. Now they might not be able to execute this task in the longer term, they might fail, but the direction is superb, and what they have achieved is really commendable. So yeah, that's all I have for you in this video. Don't forget to join me in my Telegram group if you want to ask me any questions. Yeah, and yeah, till then I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.